Let's enroll those courses. As you know, getting out into each one of your courses can be very simple. Once you receive your course list, you'll want to visit all of the courses in your local sales area. Talk to the course managers, talk to the course pro. Now I'll tell you, take advantage of any relationships you currently have with your courses. A lot of you who've come on board, you're pretty avid golfers. You're going to know a lot of these pros or even the course managers. Start with the ones that you've got a great relationship with. Let them be your advocate. If you know that course pro, talk to them, get them on your side, and let them be the one walking in that door with you to talk to the course manager for approval. It's a simple explanation of the program. You explain the revenue share, the course marketing materials are all available to you in your who'syourcaddy.com/sales_downloads link. You'll want to make sure you have a couple of 3 nice copies printed out that you can show your course what this is all about. And the approach is very simple. Again, get them talking, learn about them, see what they value about their course, what their golfers love about their course, challenges they may have, and then appeal to them with our strength. You're going to definitely have a different approach with different types of courses. For instance, when you approach a municipal course, it's very likely that the revenue share is going to be very important to them. However, a lot of times with the private course, sometimes it's more about the exclusivity, about the ego element of their course, and the communication features, that ability to message out to the golfers while they're on the course, that too is going to be an important feature. Now, getting in the door can be very, very easy. Many of our sales team members have simply called up and said, "Hey, you're in our app. I'd love to come out and let's just make sure that your information's accurate and we have the ability to show you in the best light. Give me 5-10 minutes, I'll stop in, we'll check your course on our app and make sure we're accurate." Then once you're there, you have the ability to show the app, talk about the value, what's in it for these courses as far as the revenue share, the ability to communicate and connect more directly with their golfers, and you're going to get them visibility all over the U.S. Those are great points to make when you're talking with your courses. Now, you'll also have a lot of fairly common responses from some of your courses. For instance, with private courses, we have a write board in your base camp dedicated to ideas on dealing with private courses. I encourage you to get in and review that. And a lot of times you'll get that comment back, "Well, all of our members know how to play our course." You're absolutely right. Always agree and share with them why we add value to that. For instance, how many of your players have actually gone out and played around with the pro? This is a great way to show that pro's expertise, to be able to get your course some great visibility and strengthen relationship with your golfers. We see those pros selling more lessons. Also, you may get that we already have GPS on our carts. That's great. We're not out to replace that. I will tell you that we're a great walking feature. Now you're going to have available, whether your members take a cart or not, to be able to get them with some powerful GPS and the rangefinder ability, not to mention a lot of the other features in the app. With the GPS on the cart, they can't message out. They don't have a lot of those key features that we offer in Who's Your Caddy, especially those caddy tips. So there's the course's ability to message out to their golfers. I want to point out how important that messaging feature is because there are a lot of different uses for it. It might be as simple as a message on hole 8 that says, "Hey, be sure to stop in the snack bar on the turn." It could be, "We've got a great special going on in the pro shop." It can also be, "Remember the big family barbecue on Saturday night at 6. And stop into the pro shop and get registered for the tournament on the 15th. All kinds of messaging that can help that course ensure that their golfers are in the know for what's going on in their course and the activities in the clubhouse. So a lot of great ways to balance that, to respond to your courses when they come up with what might seem like an objection. You have the ability to really turn that into a positive. Now, the other component of working with your courses is the golf rounds, and it's important how you position this. Remember, we're not asking them to write a check, and we're certainly not here to take money out of their pocket. The appropriate way to talk about the golf rounds is this: "Hey, look, you're not selling out. we'd love to bring golfers onto your course. These folks may eat in the restaurant or buy things in the pro shop too, but you give us a couple of rounds of golf a month, we're going to bring these advertisers out on your course and we're going to sell more ads. Now that's a win for the course because the more ads you sell, the higher their revenue share. The more exposure they get to golfers who may not otherwise golf their course. So there's a lot of positives in that. You'll ask for just 2 golf rounds a month. Now I'll tell you, there are some courses who will say, "Gosh, I don't want to use up my weekend tee times. You can have you can have the rounds, but only on the weekdays." Sure, no problem. Just give me 3 and we'll call it a deal. It's a great way to ensure that you're getting an ample supply of these golf rounds to use to bring these merchants out on the course. Now please assure your golfer or your pros and your course managers that these aren't used for gimmies. This isn't just fun time for you to come out and get some free golf. This is used to promote and sell ads, and that's what you're dedicated to doing. So, you've got a great place in your sales report to track your use of your golf rounds. I encourage you, definitely you want to do that. The other thing you'll do, most of these courses will give you certificates or something in writing for those golf rounds. Now, if you're in a 12-month sales area, which just means you get to golf, 12 months out of the year, you're going to get 24 rounds per course. If you're in an 8-month sales area, it's 16. You'll get those certificates and you'll retain part of those for your use. If you're in a 12-month area, you keep 14. If you're in an 8-month area, you keep 10. You'll mail the remainder to us. And of course, if you ever happen to leave, who's your caddy? These are used for promotional use, and so you'll return whatever unused rounds you have to us, mail those certificates in, and we'll be sure and get them to the next sales team member that comes into your area.